Wow. Let's taste this beautiful thing. It's good. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we have a whiskey review. And we have something that I've been looking forward to a little bit, or quite a bit actually. A Dutch whiskey. This came recommended to me by someone at Beer de Villains, the beer club that I'm part of. I'm talking about this. And I'm gonna try and say this in the right way. Oh, it's so shiny that it reflects the camera. I think it's called Zuidam Distillers, and it's a family distillery. I bought this gift pack to kind of get 4 different kinds of whiskey to do this week. So I just want to read what's in here. First of all, it's really kind of cool looking box, and the whiskey is in these long glass barrels or pipes or whatever you want to call them, instead of those small flasks. There's still 3 centiliters in these. Let me just read what this says. Zuidam Distillers is one of the last remaining family-owned and operated distilleries in Holland. The distillery was started in 1974, so it's actually not that old, by Fred van Zuidam and his wife Helene, and is currently run by their sons Gilbert and Patrick. Zuidam Distillers is the only distillery in the Netherlands that ferments, distills, ages and bottles their products on site. So this is a good, in my opinion, and from where I'm looking at it, it's a good sign that they're into quality and into just making it, old school, making it the real way, how it's supposed to be made. Zuidam Distillers produces a wide range of products handmade from the finest all-natural ingredients. Liquors, gin, Dutch rum, Dutch rye whiskey, Dutch malt whiskey and Genevers, distilled in small copper pot stills. After all the time and care it takes to make our products, we hope you can enjoy them in the same way. Relax and you try them and take your time so you can fully enjoy the unique characters. This is just good to me. It's a good sign. It's a very, very good sign. So today we will be doing the rye whiskey. I've never tried a 100% rye whiskey before. I've tried a lot of blended where there was malt, grain and rye in whiskey in it. So this is first for me. So first time ever trying a Dutch whiskey, and first time ever trying a 100% rye. This one is called Millstone 100 Rye. It cost around 600 Danish crowns for 70 centiliters, and it is 50% alcohol. It is not chill filtered and it is not artificially colored, and it is a little more than 8 years old. So yeah, there's a little bit of facts that I want to say about this whiskey. Rye whiskey is typically reserved to Northern America, but the Zuidam distillers thought, why not do it also? So they tried their luck on this rye whiskey. The name 100 is because there's kind of a theme going all the way through this whiskey, from rye to whiskey, all of those things. It's made out of 100% rye. It's made out. It's distilled in 100% pot stills, and it's aged in 100% freshly new American oak. It's 100% handmade, and all the ingredients is 100% natural. And then there's this way to say it where that's how you said it in the old days. It's 100% proof. And that's what you said when 100 meant, and still does, you just don't use it that much. That means 50% alcohol. So that's why that is like that. And then it has been aged in 100 months. 100 months is a little more than 8 years. So yeah, that's the reason for the name. So there's a little bit of facts and a little bit of funny trivia there about the whiskey and the distillery. I like it very much. I think it's a good, very, very good sign that this could be an amazing whiskey, or at least an amazing distillery. So let's get into the most important stuff, which of course is the nosing and tasting. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. I have my beautiful, beautiful Luigi Bormioli glass here. I absolutely love this glass. And when pouring it in, it seemed very, very oily. I don't know if that's typical of rye whiskey or it was just something that I thought it looked like. The color is quite dark, dark amber. And the leg is light. It's quite sharp actually, and there's no doubt that it's very different from malt. The sharpness is not there anymore, only a little bit, but then I guess that's rye, how rye smells. I've never smelled or nosed or tasted a rye whiskey, as I've said several times now, but it's perfumey, but there's also an earthly, moldy sweetness to it. Yeah. And I'm really... There's vanilla there, and there's also wood oak, old oak. And maybe it's just because it's 100%, there's no mixture of sherry cask or anything. It's fresh, it's brand new American white oak. Wow. Let's taste this beautiful thing. Let's go. Wow. There's a little bit of sharpness on the tip of my tongue and on my palate. Both in the palate, also in the finish. It's very oily. And it's pretty much, it's really good. It's actually really, really very, very good. I'm gonna have to taste it again to really get a... It's a little bit funny. I don't know if it's because it's rye whiskey, but there's it's a lot more powerful and more both in flavors and in complex in flavors, and also more powerful in alcohol than you know liquor is, coffee liquor, different kinds of with lower, but it has the same character. Structure, maybe that's the better word, because it's a lot more, it's so oily, very, very oily. Wow, it's really good. So it's the same as before, earthly, moldy sweetness, but also vanilla and sweetness and oak from those casks. And then there's it's something that I've never smelled before, so I'm guessing it's the rye in the whiskey. But now I'm also actually getting some almonds, some marzipan. Yeah. Oh, and there's also this perfumey thing in the back. Yeah. Normally I'm not into the perfume thing, um, but this is in the back, and it mixes good with the other things, so I don't mind it. Cheers. So there's still some sharpness to it, and the palate is, I'm guessing again, rye, but it's also that moldy, earthly sweetness, and the oak with vanilla, the American oak, and then the finish is powerful, it's complex, it's oily, it's mouth-watering, and it's that almonds and marzipan feel. It's quite good, actually. I'm gonna, before I make I didn't prepare any water. I don't know why. I just thought that would not be necessary or appropriate. But before the next video, I will probably drink this with water in it to see what happens. But I'm quite surprised how good this is. Also how different it actually is. It's that moldy, earthly feel to it. Is that the rye, or is that those brand new 100% fresh American white oak? I don't know what that is. But it's a good aroma, it's a good flavor, it tastes really very good, and it's how do I explain that? It makes me feel good. Because it reminds me of walking into grandmother's house that's a little old and a little moldy and a little, but I hope this doesn't come off wrong, because moldy and rot and stuff like that smells bad, and a house that's moldy and all that is not good. But when it's in the right way, it's very positive. I mean it 100% positive. So the flavors, the complexity, the structure, the oiliness and all of that, the mouth-watering, the power, it's very, very good. And that puts it very high for me. But there's a little bit too much sharpness, a little bit too much alcohol. That's why I'm thinking that maybe that water would make it just that much better. But I will be well, this is difficult because I really enjoy it, so I don't want to put it. I'm going to be putting it at an 8.5. So the Millstone 100 rye is an 8.5 for me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with friends and family. Also, leave a comment down below. That would really mean a lot to me. I will respond to all of them. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and maybe hit that bell button so you don't miss out. Please check out my Instagram account. It is Dunkeren_. If you like what you see there, please give me a follow there also. That would really mean a lot to me. Next up, tomorrow I will be doing, so that's the Millstone OL, which is the Oloroso Sherry. That is going to be tomorrow. So stay tuned if you want to see this video. And I just want to wish you a lovely Sunday evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.